Hello, I'm Arlene Limas. I'm the CEO of PAVE Prevention, Proactive Anti-Violence Education. Also, Olympic champion and world champion, Hall of Fame inductee for the sport of Taekwondo. And in honor of International Women's Day, I wanted just to share a few words with you, share a few of my thoughts and some of my stories. And I wanted to discuss how blessed I feel about being surrounded by strong and supportive and compassionate women who were an incredible example for me, many of them in my family. So first and foremost, my mom, an incredible example of resilience and strength and compassion and integrity. And I don't know if she thought she was doing this at the time, but just at a very, very young age, she empowered me with the idea that I had the power to change things and that I had the power to do things. So even as young as 7 or 8 years old, she instilled that in me. So I'll share a a funny example. Is we were in school and we were in the process of a fire drill, and my class wasn't behaving properly. So when we got back into the classroom after the fire drill, our teacher said, "You will go home and you will write 100 times. I will behave properly during the fire drill." Maybe it was even 500 times. And I came home and I said, "Mom, I was not misbehaving. So I don't feel it's appropriate for me to have to write this punishment." Um, and she said, "Well, you know what? I think you should write something that explains why you don't believe the punishment is fair and why you are not deserving of having to write that." So long story short, my response was far more than the punishment had asked for, and I spent a lot more time doing it and responding. But I was able to go in and feel like that was in my control, that I had something that I could stick up for myself, that I could advocate for myself. And I think learning that at a very, very young age, and then watching my mom and other family members do that over and over, advocate for themselves, advocate for others, advocate for themselves, advocate for the others, was just such an empowering thing for me. I think it really did shape me. I don't know if she realized that episode in our life was going to do that, but it did. And I think, you know, as we are all moving forward and honoring women on International Women's Day, we need to think about how we can give that skill set and give that energy and give that empowerment to the women around us and to the young girls around us, especially, that they can have within their power. They can do that for themselves, by themselves, and then for others as they grow. But happy International Women's Day, and stay strong, stay fighting, and let's continue to change the world. Let's make it safer. Let's make it stronger. Let's grow strong and fearless girls into strong and fearless women.